Today is my birthday. Today is my birthday. Today is my birthday. Hello, ladies. Welcome. My name is Ayanime, and as you can tell, today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Ladies, I have so much that I am grateful for, and the fact that you amazing, beautiful, sophisticated, elegant, and feminine women are a part of my community is one of the things I am grateful for. You motivate me with your likes, your shares, your comments, your DMs, your messages and emails, and even the feedback, both positive and negative. I am grateful for it all. Ladies, I have been creating content for about a year now, and I haven't really talked about myself or shared very much about myself. So that is what this video is going to be about. I created a question tag on my Instagram, and by the way, if you are not following me on Instagram, you should do that because I share with you 30 seconds, 60 seconds elegance and etiquette tips that will help you in your everyday life. So I created a question tag on my Instagram asking you what you would like to know about me, and some of these questions range from expected to the unexpected, and I know I am going to have fun answering them. But before I start, I would like you to do one little thing for me. I would love you to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you like this video, it makes this video and this channel visible to ladies like yourself. And honestly, this is the perfect birthday gift that you can give to me today. I had over 100 questions, but I selected 30, and I'm going to start with the easy ones and work my way to the ones that are not so easy. So let's get into the video, ladies. The first question I have here is, where are you from and where in Akwa Ibom are you from? So these questions came from two different people, so I've merged them together so that I can just answer them at once. I am from Akwa Ibom State in Nigeria, that is West Africa, and I am specifically from Ibionibom local government area in Akwa Ibom State. The next question is, do you have children? No, I do not have children. Now, this next question is the same question asked in different ways. Are you in a relationship? Are you single, married, or engaged? Ladies, I am not in a relationship right now. How did you learn all of this? By reading, by taking classes and courses, by following content creators whose content I could relate to, and I could see that they were adding value to my life, and also a lot of trial and error. You're going to try some things, it is going to work for you, others are not going to really. Now the next question says, which movies have you acted in? I would love to see you in character. Yes, ladies, in case you didn't know, I am an actress too, and I have done a couple of movies on cable TV, and there are some too here on YouTube. I will leave the links in the description, and you can click on it and watch whichever one you want to watch. What university did you attend, and what course did you study? So I went to the University of Port Harcourt in Rivers State, Nigeria, and I studied biomedical technology. So my background is actually in science. This next question, it says, are you a virgin? Just for banter. Well, a lady should never kiss and tell. Your favorite perfumes until now. Perfumes describe you, don't they? To a certain extent, they do. And to answer this question, I have two signature scents. That is Sea Intense by Giorgio Armani and Black Opium by YSL. Outside these two perfumes, I use Rose Gold by Zara when I am at home. So these are my signature scents so far. I have tried changing my perfume in the past. I did not like it at all. So these three are what I am sticking to. The next question says, what basic wears do you have? Well, I have knit tops. I do have t-shirts, but I only wear them when I am at home. A black dress, a white dress, a jacket, a black jacket that I really like. 2 pairs of jean trousers and tailored trousers. These are what I consider my basic wear because I can restyle them and pair them with other clothing items in my wardrobe. Who or what inspired you to go on the elegance journey? I don't really think I have a who, but I do have a what. because when you know my background, where I'm coming from, and that is the party girl, liked to drink and do all of that, it got to a point where I thought to myself, is this it? Is this what my life is going to be about? So for me, I outgrew that phase and I wanted something better. Another thing that inspired me was the fact that I saw these amazing women living their best life, simple, intentional, but satisfying life with the finer things in life, and I wanted that for myself. So I started my journey. Best dating advice you've learned from experience. Words do not matter. Actions are what you should judge a man with. Because if he is saying one thing and he is acting a different way, then his actions are what you should believe, not his words. Especially when his actions keep showing you over and over the kind of person he is. So any day, anytime, actions over words. That is what I really learned through experience. How have you been so consistent and how has etiquette improved your life? I am consistent because I keep wanting the best for myself. Every day, every minute, every hour, there's always something I can improve and work on. Self-improvement is a journey and it doesn't end because you've reached your target goal. Immediately you reach that goal, you find out that there's another goal that you can aspire to. And that is what keeps me consistent. Another thing that keeps me consistent is you amazing ladies, because you are here. You are a part of my community. You motivate me with your stories, especially when you let me know that my platform has added value to your life. So ladies, I would like you to share with me in the comment section how my platform has affected your life, because this is really the best motivation for me. So these two things keep me consistent, and etiquette has improved my life, because the reality is it has a way of feeding your self-confidence, especially as you are leveling up and you find yourself in new social settings, more classy social setting, more of a high society, if I may say. Knowing basic etiquette has helped me maintain a sense of self-confidence and trust in my abilities to handle myself, whatever the setting. Does etiquette help with anger management? Yes, it does help with anger management, because etiquette is essentially a code of conduct governing a body or a particular setting. That being said, it still doesn't take the place of proper therapy. So if you know that this is something you're dealing with, I would recommend that you see a therapist. How long did it take to have an impact on social media? Immediately I started creating content on etiquette, femininity, and modern elegance, I started having impact. But the only difference between then and now is that that impact was felt by a smaller group of people. Now it's a larger group of people. So I wouldn't really say that my content didn't have impact in the beginning, because it did. It just means that now it's a larger community. How old will you be turning? If you would like to share, and what age did you start your journey? Keep watching this video and maybe, just maybe, you will find the answer to this question. Do you take this femininity journey as a lifestyle or a job? I do take it as both a lifestyle and a career, not a job, because a job is something you do to get paid, while a career is something that you work on and there's always room for improvement. So for me, it is both a lifestyle and a career. When are the etiquette classes coming? That will be next year, not this year. Next year. How long has it been since you intentionally started practicing elegance and etiquette? I like that, because she talked about being intentional about it. Even as I have always been well behaved, there was a turning point where it became an intentional journey, and that was 2018. That was when it became an intentional part of my life. I admire the way you carry yourself, and the energy from your brand is so subtle yet impactful. And I would like to know how you've built yourself to this extent. I love you. Hello, beautiful. Sending love your way also. And as to your question, how I've built myself to this extent, how I have built myself to this extent. I can't even pronounce words anymore. What is happening? I'm getting really emotional. Okay. Regarding your question, how I have been able to build myself to this point. One of my driving forces has been fear. Fear of not living my best life. So that drives me, and then being able to stay consistent and motivated also, because there were days I didn't feel like creating content. There are still days like that, but now I can afford to relax a bit because I have so much that I have created already that people can keep watching while I find that inner fire to create something new. It's really been fear of not living my best life and not being the best version of myself. That has actually helped me stay very consistent with my journey. How old are you? Your weaves look really nice. Where do you buy them and how do you maintain them? For the first question, how old are you? Like I said, watch the video to the end. Maybe you will find out. Your weaves look really nice. Thank you very much. I buy my weaves from 3 vendors really. Touch of Ivy, Priska's Hair, and Frida with the good hair. These are the 3 people I have hairs from. I will leave their social media handle in the description box and you can reach out to them if you are looking for something specific. Now, when it comes to taking care of my hair, I do it myself. I only outsource my hair when I do not have the energy, or maybe it's a big event. But I have all my tools, from blow dryer to hair coiler, straightener, steam pod, cream, oil, mannequin head, clips, everything that you can think of to take care of your hair, I have it. And I maintain my hair by myself most of the time. Hello, AY, how did you start your journey? What were the steps you followed? Also, do you have another work apart from your social media platforms? How did I start my journey? I've already talked about that. One of the first steps I took when I started my journey was to start making small changes. And one change I made was to start paying attention to my appearance. And it wasn't just my appearance when I'm going out, even my appearance when I am at home. I started with that, and that really made me feel in control of my life. And it made me feel like, okay, I am on the right path. The second thing I did was to start working on my emotions. I didn't want to always be at the mercy of the way I feel. So I started working on my emotions. I read a lot of books. I listened to a lot of podcasts. I started doing meditation and journaling. And then after that, it was to learn about etiquette so that I can conduct myself properly. The second part, also, do you have another work apart from your social media platforms? Yes, I do. I'm an actress, I am a writer, and I also work with firms. Okay, here we go. I am a customer care consultant also. So essentially, I train people on how to manage customer service. It is not something I do very often, but I have a couple of companies I work for when it comes to that regard. So it's more like a freelance job, but that is another part of what I do. Also, I am an educator, so I create classes using my platform. So these are the things that I do outside creating content for you. Did you go to an etiquette school or just learned by yourself? I haven't gone to etiquette school yet. This is an investment I am looking forward to making on myself. But what I did was that I took courses on Udemy, and there are so many courses from certified etiquette coaches about international etiquette and protocol, courses on dining etiquette, business etiquette. They're all there. So you can start from Udemy while you save up, like myself, to invest in a proper etiquette school. Why did you start a platform on etiquette? Oh, I really like this question because I've recently read a book that says start with why. You need to always get people to understand the why behind your product and your service. So here we go. I have always been able to conduct myself properly, but I wanted to just learn about the specifics. When I started my classes on etiquette and I would go out to events, there was this sense of self-confidence that I had because I knew what was expected of me at every point in time. It was an eye-opening experience for me. It really added value to my life, and I decided to share that with other women who may sometimes feel adrift at certain social settings. So that is the why behind the etiquette part of my brand. When did you realize that you wanted to be an elegant woman, or were you always like that? I wasn't always like this. Trust me, I really wasn't. I didn't pay attention to my appearance really, except on special occasions, yeah. On special occasions, I would wear my Sunday best and put myself together, but on those casual days, I really couldn't bother. I was also not very intentional about what I wanted for myself and what I wanted out of life. And like I said, I wanted better. There were lots of women around me, both online and offline, who were living their best life, and I wanted that for myself. So I started putting in the work, and I am still putting in the work. That's it really, ladies. What inspired you to be the femininity guru that you are today? I wouldn't say I am a femininity guru because there's so much I am learning about myself and there is so much I am changing about myself. What or who inspired you to start this femininity journey, and also how did you start? What really inspired me is I wanted better. Honestly, I really did, because I have always had feminine women as a part of my life growing up, but I really didn't understand that there was power in being feminine. I thought you had to be like a man, and I must tell you, it is really draining. There was just something out of sync because I was not operating in my true authentic self. I was trying to be something that I am not. So I ended up having this tug of war within me. I wanted to be this way, but then this is what I'm used to. And also, don't forget, I'm very athletic. I've got muscles, I've got toned body because of my years of playing sports. That did not help because I always felt bulky and clumsy and not very graceful. When I saw these feminine women, when I saw these elegant and beautiful women, and I would ask myself, why can't you tap into that thing they've tapped into, that magical place in themselves that has made them this feminine and graceful, yet very ambitious and very powerful women? So I started doing a lot of research, asking a lot of questions, reading a lot of books, and that is how my journey started. How did you learn to be so feminine? I was an athlete, and today I see female athletes who are able to balance their masculinity in the field and then they sit in their femininity off the field. I didn't have that luxury. I didn't even know how to balance these two energies. So for me, it was masculinity across the board. And the funny thing is that I would act like a boy, dress like a boy, talk like a boy, and I wanted to be treated as a woman. I something had to change. So I started actively changing things about myself by reading, following content creators whose content I could relate to. Two people I have looked up to because of my background is Serena Williams. I like the fact that she's an athlete like I was, but she has a way of letting her femininity shine through even when she's playing on the court. And then when she's off court, goodness, she always looks beautiful and really feminine and very, very elegant. And her voice is really soft-spoken. I really like that about her. So she's one of the women I really got inspired by as I started my journey. Another person is the Femme Guide. She's a content creator. Her tips are very practical, very applicable. So these are the two women that really helped me in my journey. And like I said, there was a lot of trial and error, and till now there's still a lot of trial and error, but it is not as overwhelming as it was in the beginning, really. Would you ever consider dating a younger man? Please give one reason for your answer. This question really made me think about my choices and my belief system. So here is my answer. My knee-jerk reaction is to say, no, I cannot date a younger man. But the me of today has grown to understand that sometimes what you want in a life partner may not come in the package you have in your mind. So in essence, yes, I would consider dating a younger man, but there are certain conditions that would have to be met. He would have to be mentally mature. His mindset should not reflect his age. It would have to be an old soul, really. So that's one of the conditions. And the second one would be that he would have to be financially stable, definitely. What are you afraid of in life? I am afraid of living a mediocre life. I am afraid of living a life without satisfaction, without joy, without happiness and love and kindness. I'm afraid of not realizing my full potential before leaving this world. I'm not gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. I am afraid of not living a life where I don't have to worry about purchasing certain things for myself. A life where I have to struggle to take care of myself and my loved ones. That is what I am afraid of. It doesn't mean that I allow these fears rule me or I allow these fears weigh me down. They're just fears, really, and it is actually a driving force for me. I have turned all these fears in my mind, in my head, into a driving force. And finally, the question everyone has been waiting for, and there are many variations to this, from how old are you? How old will you be turning? Do you mind sharing your age? Well, here you go. Ladies, I turned 30 today. The big 30. So, goodbye to my 20s. So there you have it, ladies. 30 questions that has given you an insight to who I am and why I do what I do. In summary, my name is Ayanime Edem. I am a femininity, etiquette, and modern elegance educator. I believe in feminine empowerment, and with my platforms, I inspire women across the world to develop themselves and live elegantly and intentionally. My work covers quarterly classes, and I also share free, educative, and entertaining content on both my Instagram page and my YouTube channel. When I am not creating content for the amazing ladies in my community, you can find me on a movie set bringing characters to life. And today is my birthday. Thank you, ladies, for being a part of my day. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. This is really the perfect birthday gift that you can give to me. As always, be kind to yourself. Bye.